Hello everyone, you're watching ABP Live. My name is Sachin Vaid and today we have a special guest with us. If you love watching WWE, if you love watching WWE Raw, then this conversation you will definitely like it. So welcome first of all Mr. Bobby Lashley and Riya Ripley, WWE Raw superstars with us. Welcome to India, welcome to ABP Live. My first question is from both of you. How's the feeling to be here in India, as we know that immense amount of fan following for WWE Raw. People love watching you on television, especially Raw night. How's the feeling?
Personally love India and I love being here. I know because we have a huge fan base in India, and for me on my social media I always see, whenever I post pictures or something like that, I see a lot of Indian fans on it. So of course we do it for the fans, and of course if we have so many fans here in India, I was excited about coming here and meeting some of them.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, we landed and we've pretty much been go, so I haven't got to look around too much, but I've enjoyed the experience so far. And like Bobby said, there's so many Indian fans that love WWE and they're also supportive, and you really see that when you get here. It's been a lot of fun.
So my next question is for Bobby Lashley. Many congratulations, Bobby, for winning 6-way elimination round, and you are the #1 contender in WWE Championship currently, and your next match will be reigning champion Austin Theory. How excited you are for this match?
I'm really excited. And you know, one thing I said about this is our roster is so stacked. We have so many great wrestlers in here, legends already in their time. So it was a big honor for me to be able to win that match, and then I got to go against Austin Theory. You know, the most disrespectful, loudmouth. But I can say one thing about him: he is tough. And I've seen the evolution of Austin Theory from when he first came on Raw until now. So when he first came on, it was an easy match. It was just slap the kid that's taking selfies and running his mouth. Now he's evolved into so much more. So I think the match with Austin is going to be a lot tougher than I would have expected. So I've trained a little bit harder for this match. So I'm looking forward to it.
So my next question is for Riya Ripley. As you begin your wrestling career as an independent wrestler, how's your experience till now as you are currently fighting in WWE Raw?
Man, starting at Riot City Wrestling in Adelaide, South Australia, it was very different to how my career is going now. I used to wrestle in front of 50 people, 100 people, sometimes even less, you know. So it's been a wild ride to get here to WWE, but I've enjoyed every single step of the way, and now I get to compete in front of thousands of people, and it's just, oh man, it's so special, and it's a different sort of like excitement and exhilaration that you get going out there in front of the crowds. But I wouldn't take back my indie days for anything. It's all a learning process, and I've loved the whole journey.
And Riya, I just want to ask you that, how's the chemistry with Dominic Mysterio?
My chemistry with Dom Dom. I feel like we click. The start of our bond didn't really end up too well for him. I was beating him up left, right, and center, but you know how it is in school, you always beat up the one that you like the most. Luckily for me, he gravitated towards me as well, and I showed him his true path. He can't be controlled by his dad anymore. He's not a little boy, he's a man, and he really had to grow up and come into his own. So I think the chemistry between me and Dom is something that we haven't seen in a long time, and it's very, very special.
So my next question is from both of you. How do you see the upcoming Indian talent, if we talk about in wrestling, especially in WWE, Raw or NXT? And I just want to know about the training regime of both of you. How many hours a day you train?
I feel like the talent that we have from the Indian side, most of them are in NXT right now, and I think they're doing phenomenal. I think they're really making a name for themselves and getting better every single week, and they're really pushing through and just brutalizing anyone in their path, and I love that for them. They're really making history for themselves and showing the world what India has in store as well. So I think that's really cool. And as for my training regime, I train every day pretty much. Been a bit slack this past week because it's been a lot of travel, but normally I train every single day, and I love it.
Every day. Huh?
Every day, no rest days, bro.
I'm a big fan of beer. I'm a huge fan of your. I was actually trying to give him a title opportunity when I had the United States Championship. But I think him going back to NXT kind of gives him an opportunity to develop a little bit more. But I think he's going to be a huge star when he gets his opportunity. But then also we have Jinder's up here, and Jinder is phenomenal. Shaky, he's doing great. He has a lot of personality that I think the fans are really starting to get behind. So I think all the Indian fans or Indian wrestlers are doing great, and I think they're going to be huge stars. I think it's really good that they keep them with Jinder as long as possible, because Jinder gets it, and he's great. He's already been a world champion, so I think he can really bring those guys up if those guys listen to him and kind of follow his path. And as far as my training regimen, I don't train every day.
Come on, Bobby.
I train 2 times every day.
Oh, no, we
Because I'm
don't.
the Almighty.
That's a lie.
But I always say, as far as training, when you're younger, you can train every day, all day. As you start getting older, you have to take care of your body a little bit more. So I try to train at least 5 times a week. And part of my training is the times when I do train, I try to do doubles. So I do like a cardio split and then a lifting split. But mine is all about recovery. So I do a lot of recovery. I have every bit of recovery modality at my house, from infrared saunas to Normatec boost to everything. So I train hard, but I recover just as hard, I guess.
I'm not good at that side.
No, when you're young, you don't have to.
Any special message for Indian fans who are watching you because they love watching you on WWE Raw?
Believe in the Almighty. We're here. Cheer for the people that come to you. No, I mean, we love the Indian fans, like we said before, and I mean, the best is yet to come. Like we talked about Wrestlemania this year in Hollywood. I think that's just going to be an amazing event. Every year we try to top WrestleMania, and this year, because it's in Hollywood, you're going to see some big names come out. You're going to see surprises coming from the Royal Rumble all the way through, and I think it's just going to be it's an amazing time to be a wrestling fan.
Thank you so much, both of you, for giving us time. I wish you all the best for upcoming matches.